Michael, 2-1 win here at Hednesford Town. What a reaction from Saturday. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, massive reaction from Saturday. We know we had words on Saturday that wasn't good enough, but to be fair to the players, they've shown what characters they are. It's a really long journey on a Tuesday night, just 3 weeks after we come, and the full lights didn't work, and we didn't get here till 7 o'clock, so we had probably about 20 minutes to warm up. So, and to react from the start that we had conceding early on, we could have felt sorry for ourselves, but we showed great character, and I thought we were good to go in 1-1 at half time. They went down to 10 men, and second half we managed the game really well. We were really patient. It took us a while to get that second goal, but we were always pushing and pushing. And the threat on the break. But what we had today was a bit more strength and depth in the squad. When you bring in the likes of Tomo and Sweetie off the bench, who both combined for Josh to score. I've always said once we get our full squad available or somewhere near, we've got the quality and strength and depth to be able to change things. And once we have that consistently, then we know that our form will be more consistent. But up until now, we haven't really had that, so it's been a bit stop-start. But you look at where we are, and I think people get carried away sometimes with the 1 or 2 losses in a row. Sometimes the players don't play very well, and sometimes the other team's better than you, which is what happened on the Ashton game. But the reaction tonight was excellent, and it's a big 3 points because it's a really tough place to come. They're a really good team. They spend a lot of money. It's a brilliant setup, probably the best in the league, I would have thought. And to come here on a Tuesday, 4.5-hour trip is massive.
Yeah, and a few changes to the team today in terms of where you played. Peter Bramwell in midfield, and then you had Scott on the right hand side.
Yeah.
What did you make of them today?
Yeah, I thought they were both excellent. I thought there were some massive performances out there. We've looked to probably try and get Brammer a little bit further forward. You've seen how good he is when he drives forward with the ball from playing centre half. But I thought he was excellent in front of that back four. It's good to have Tom and Addy back playing alongside each other. We haven't had that many times. I think you said once on Saturday this season. I thought the back four were really solid. Didn't really give much away. And in midfield, we were a lot more solid in there than what we had been, especially on Saturday. We moved the ball really well. Took a lot more care in the second half than what we did in the first half. I think we were still a little bit sloppy, but all around I thought Josh was excellent. It's probably one of the best games I've seen him play for a while, and fully deserved his goal when he went down the middle later on. But all around, I think it's probably one of our best performances we've had this season.
And Harker with a mistake early on, with a mistake on Saturday. What's his reaction to all that been?
Hey, we've had that. Hark's been here nearly 3 years now. You can count on one hand how many mistakes he's made in that time, and sometimes goalkeepers, I always say they can make nine saves out of 10, and someone will only remember that 10th one, the mistake that cost us a goal, But again, showed great character to react from that. Made a really good save after that. He was getting a bit of stick from the fans, and then second half I thought his kicking was really good, decision making was good, so he reacted really well and really positively, and that's the character he is. There's no point feeling sorry for yourself. You just got to get on with it, and he won't do that. Then he'll be there again in the next game.
Yeah, how good does it feel as a management team to come on a long trip and get a win at a ground like this? Yeah,
it's massive. Like I say, they're one of the teams who were up there. They're one of the teams who were tipped at the start of the season for the title. So, like I said, to come here. Lads have had to put half days in again like they did 3 weeks ago, but that's non-league, that's the level we're playing at. Some will probably get in. We'll get in about 2 lads who live at Newcastle, 3, and they'll be up back at work 6, 7. So it's a huge win, and we'll certainly enjoy our pints after the game tonight.
Yeah, and they said 38 away fans here. Full credit to them coming down here tonight.
Yeah, I think they come again. I'll say they come 3 weeks ago. So for them to come this far on a Tuesday night is brilliant. You can hear them, the small contingent that they were behind the dugout there, and we're pleased that we can give them something to cheer and go back home with the 3 points.
And finally, at home against us on Saturday. Looking forward to.
Yeah, we've got to build on this now. Obviously, we've had some run-ins with Ilkeston in the past. I'm sure it'll just be the same again on Saturday. Deeks will have them all fired up. And it's going to be a tough game, like I say all the time. Any team in this league is. I think if you look at Warrington Town, won the last 2, beat Lancaster top of the league on Saturday, and I'll say all the time, it doesn't matter where teams are in this league, everybody's got that bit of quality, especially going forward, that can hurt teams. And if you're not on it, you'll get found out, and we've got to build on this. But like you say, we've had a little bit of a stop-start season, but we've lost 2 games in the league, and it's nearly November, so we're doing all right. We're happy where we are. Like you say, we get a few more players back. Like say Kingy gets Vinny Steele's fully fit, Gally fully fit. We're just carrying a few knocks. Then we'll be somewhere near.